I'm a new superhero. I'm Syndrome. All right, stand back. Someone needs to teach this Hugger-Mellow a few manners. Ah! The remote. Retrieve the Omnidroid's remote. Get ready for 20 minutes of action to be synthesized into 6 stages. Hello guys, what is up? I am Liam121 and welcome to the finale to my playthrough of The Incredibles for the Game Boy Advance. Last time, we took on the last 2 levels of level 3 as we made our way out of the island and onto Earth. Well, back to Earth and back to civilization to get rid of the Omnidroid and of course Syndrome's plans. Oh boy. In this episode, it's the finale as I said before. Oh boy. And this level is actually a very tricky one to say the least. I struggle with this level a lot. There we go. Oh, dog got it. I actually don't remember how to do this level properly, but all I remember is just like hit the joint in the head. Oh yeah, jump! I forgot. Jump had to get avoid his bullets. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting about that. You also can do that, like sidestepping, in order to like make your life easier. Ah, that's how you'd avoid that. Okay. Okay, I thought that was not gonna hit me. Of course it did. There we go. There we go. Trying to hit as much as I can with my incredible power. Uh-oh. Ah. Try my best to not get hit there, but I did. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm not sure you saw that, but I literally bounced off the wall there. That was weird. Also, am I gonna defeat this guy with... Oh my goodness, I defeated the guy with minimal health. So right there, we retrieve the remote control, and we're gonna pass it to Dash, who is gonna start his stage. Now right there with the thing like the screen like going smaller, I think it was supposed to be a cutscene, but the cutscene lasted for like a millisecond. Now right here, this level is kind of awkward in my opinion. Whilst the other Dash level I quite enjoy, this one's a bit awkward because honestly it's very tricky to see which parts are safe and which ones are not. You need to have very good perspective to know which parts are safe and which parts are not, to say the least. And where you need to know when to jump. Right here, just that zigzag. As I said before, it's very tricky to find out or know which parts you are safe, which parts are not. But all you have to do is just to survive. That's all you have to do. Survive against the Omnidroid. Which, by the way, you might notice, is shaded a bit tinted blue. Which is a very good sign this is the new Omnidroid version 10. Which, of course, we found out about in the movie. And oh boy, we now have missiles. While we are avoiding obstacles. Fun! You can tell this is a very tricky level to say the least. Even I struggle with it, as you might have noticed, if it wasn't obvious. Oh, doggone it. And you can see if I lose a life, I respawn with more health. With Dash, Violet, and Mr. Incredible, there's no difference. However, Mr. Incredible, if you die, you come back with a Mighty Stomp. Similar to if you were to double jump and press B while holding R. So, Violet can showcase what happens if you lose a life, where I lose a life for the very first time. The Omnidroid's learning capabilities have taught it to use its laser to trap Dash. but he gets by with a little help from Frozone. The Omnidroid rolls out to Frozone, who narrowly escapes by freezing an ice bridge and then skating across the water. Reuniting Dash with the family, Frozone escapes with the remote. 4 stages left. Level 4, 3, 1. Right here, you want to be super careful right here. And remember that Dash does not move as fast as you hope. Just remember to follow the arrows as you see them, and follow which path you want to take. The one thing you want to make sure, though, is you do not run out of ice. So make sure you grab the ice along the way to, well, ensure that you don't die. Plus, you might have noticed that throughout this playthrough, we have, like, dealt with, like, people with, like, incredible gauges, or characters with incredible gauges. Incredibly, Frozone is the one who doesn't. But then again, he's not part of the Incredibles, so that explains why he doesn't have an Incredibles gauge. Makes sense, doesn't it? Remember, you kind of freeze on land, so make sure you don't get hit. I'd rather take that over the extra life at this point, to be honest. I don't care about the extra life. This is the one time you actually can get both at the same time, which I find kind of hilarious. Don't know why I'm able to zigzag right there, or why I decided to zigzag, but I did. Level 441, and this, ladies and gentlemen, was the level I got stuck in for the longest time as a kid. And remember how I said that you might want to start training up your diagonal, like, press? This is the level where the diagonal presses are mandatory, and I mean mandatory. Right here, you can see that, well, the Omnidroid is going to launch missiles at us. You want to be careful there. And right here, this is where your diagonal presses are pretty much essential to clearing this level. And right off the gate, you might be thinking to yourself, what are you supposed to do here? You see the Omnidroid is shooting missiles at us. And the Omnidroid is actually coming at us from below. So our mission, get away from the Omnidroid and well, ensure that the Omnidroid doesn't hit Mr. Incredible. If you fall and, well, oh shoot. Good example right there. If you fall and hit the Omnidroid, it's an instant death. So be careful as you move. There we go. I was trying to do that, but the game didn't allow me to apparently. There we go. Make sure that you know your combination. Hold R and then direction alongside B. That's how you're supposed to get that. Can I grab that? I can grab that. Sweet. And it's all about rapid movement, making sure that you do not die. That's the one important thing. And also making sure that your button presses count, because sometimes the game can be a bit janky in terms of your button press. But if you're able to get through this normally and save, you should be fine. As long as you don't make any, like, bad misjudgment in terms of where you want to go. And the top and the end of the level will be indicated by a much more clearer view of this place, as you'll see in a moment. As you can tell, I'm way ahead of the Omnidroid right now. Actually, I'm not too worried now that I got the back of the feel of this game. And voila! So we chuck the control down, and guess who is gonna grab it? Yep, Violet. Now, in my opinion, this is the better of the 2 Violet stages that they're gonna play. And yes, I did just say only 2 Violet stages. Weird. Protect the citizens of Metroville with your force field. Press R to project your incredible force field. So when you see a person about to get hit, press the R button to shield them. Any civilian that you shield will immediately give you either health or some power-ups. So right here, this is all about observation and quick movement of your fingers. Once you see someone staying still, that means they're about to get hit. And once you shield them, there you go. Really, this is honestly the better one too, and while it's not as great, it's honestly much better than, well, doing nothing and trying to run away from gun people. However, there actually is another snapshot way to do this. If you press B, it actually causes you to get your force field out, but a lot slower and slightly more delayed. If you are able to time it well, you can actually press the B button instead of the R button to, well, save time and also save your incredible gauge. However, I would not recommend it on your first attempt because it is a bit of a janky and a bit delayed, so it's a bit hard to time. So that's why I would recommend just, well, using your R button instead of your B button. Now right here, you can see right now I'm just like moving around trying to avoid the missiles. I only recommend that if you know what you're doing. If you're getting severely hit most of the time by the missiles, I just recommend just pressing the R button and to shield away from the missiles. Thank you for the health, I needed that. Now, honestly, I recommend not trying to move and just stand around the middle, because that's probably, in my opinion, the best way to guard any civilian that's on the move. Of course, you can try following them, but if you have a bad judgment on where they are, it can lead to, well, them getting hit. If you're wondering what happens if they get hit, it's simple. They don't give you anything. And as simple as that sounds, it actually can be quite detrimental if you're trying to find health while trying to avoid, like, these obstacles. I was trying to press the R, but I definitely lost all of my invisibility frames just then. Oh dear. The good news is that I have 6 lives, so I think I should be fine until the end of the game to not game over. But yeah. I definitely pressed the R, but I got comboed. Thanks, game. Now we only had 2 people. That's fun. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. There we go. Give me health. As you can probably tell, there's priority of health over incredible gauge. As you might notice that just then my incredible gauge did just go up while I was waiting right there. You can see right there. Now, you're able to stand still at one point is actually a good thing because you're able to avoid most of the carnage without like needing to use the incredible gauge. Of course, now knowing that the incredible gauge just go up over time, I don't think it really is now necessary to use the incredible gauge as much. Or sorry, worry about using incredible gauge as much to shield against the missiles. But as you can see right there, it's starting to regenerate even while I'm waiting. So I guess that's a plus. I'll tell you, the soundtrack of this game, while it's mediocre at times, it's honestly very good. If you're one of those people who likes like very sinister music, I definitely will recommend the soundtrack though. Of course, I like the one where you play with Dash. Honestly, that music is also very good. There's some of the other levels as well I quite like. The soundtrack is honestly one to listen to now and then on your own time, I would say. Oh. Oh dear. That was just too many missiles just then. Oh. Now, unfortunately, unlike the rocks earlier, there actually is no save point. So you have to make sure that at time to time you do shoot yourself with the R button so that you don't get hit. As you saw just now, I almost got killed. Oh. Well, there we go. I believe that's the last... Yep, that's the last phase. In a desperate attempt to save her family, Mrs. Incredible is madly pressing buttons on the Omnidroid's remote. The Omnidroid heads towards the fountain to retrieve its remote. What could happen? He's a super! We can't stop the Omnidroid. The only thing hard enough to penetrate it is itself. Welcome to the final level of The Incredibles, level 461. Knock the Omnidroid's claw into its body. You will start off with the Omnidroid trying to attack you right off the gate, so make sure to attack its claws right off the gate. Also, you can see right there, he's actually a lot faster than usual, so be careful of that. You can see right there, he's actually a lot faster, so be careful of that. And use your Incredible Gauge if you need to, well, prevent yourself from getting hit. Or at least decrease the health of the Omnidroid's claws faster. There we go. Yep, he's gonna slam, and he's a lot faster, so make sure to anticipate his jumps a lot better. Although the double jump is broken in terms of trying to avoid his slam, so really, he's not too big of a deal. But if you're able to time it well, you can just single jump. And right here, remember about slamming the claw into his body? There's your representation. Honestly, the best way to represent it, honestly, because there's not really much way you can... they could have animated him, well, launching the droid into him, and really? Let me do that real quick. Oh. Let me get back the gauge so I can get ready. And right here, honestly, this phase is a little bit easier than the other one because this is where you start shooting the bullets. Told you. So right here at the end, once he gets to you, just dash down. Alright, he's gonna do the homing bullets. There we go, and one more hit up, and done! That's the Omnidroid 10 down, and that is the end of my playthrough of The Incredibles for the Game Boy Advance. The people of this country owe you all a debt of gratitude. I've been asked to assure you that we'll take good care of you. For now, go home and take a well-deserved vacation. You did good, Bob. The Incredibles arrived home to an unwelcome visitor. Shh, the baby's sleeping. You took away my future. Well, I'm simply returning the favor. I'll be a good mentor, supportive, everything in your words. Throw me. Desperate, Mr. Incredible hurls his car at Syndra's plane. Of course, you know what happens. Syndra gets sucked into the wind turbine of the plane and gets killed. The car crashes to the plane, causing a massive explosion. Okay, that's actually kind of inaccurate. Look at Mommy, honey, don't look down. Mommy's got ya. Everything's alright. And of course, this line's a little bit inaccurate. Oh, man. That was totally wicked! Yeah, sorry, I had to replicate what this movie did. But now, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, that's the end of my playthrough of The Incredibles. This has been a ride. This has been an incredible ride, to say the least. I've enjoyed this game even till now. Yes, of course, it might be frustrating at times, but overall, I really enjoyed how this game plays. Remember when I first had this game, I remembered, oh, what was it? I remember playing it, now and then. I actually didn't know about the codes. I didn't even bother to remember the codes. I just played it from scratch. Remember the first level that gave me trouble was level 232. When after we defeat the second Omnidroid, we were down at the water grounds, and I remember struggling to get through that because of the big guys. But over time, as I got older, I just developed new strategies, and I got better at playing the game. Which, of course, that's what happens when you grow older. You play better. We play better. Get good, my brah. Anyways. But yeah, honestly, as much as this game is slightly, infuriating at times with the mechanics, I really enjoyed it a lot, even on myself. Yeah, it took me a while to, figure out some stuff, especially that last Mrs. Incredible level. That one I got stuck in for months until I found out you can actually hit diagonally. I think it was actually an accident that I found out that you can grab diagonally. But eventually I did, and I finally finished this whole game, and honestly I felt so incredible, no pun intended, to finally finish this game. It felt amazing. I remember watching the Incredibles as the movie itself when I was young. Oh boy, actually, when was it? I think it was actually through the TV and not the actual movie. In my memory. Actually, no. It was through the movie, something about it, because I was with my mom during that time. And I remember enjoying every single moment of it. Of course, later in my life, I would watch it again and again and again. And seeing this parallel to the game, I was thinking like, it does well in certain parts, but kind of flops in certain others. Of course, this game can't really represent everything in the movie. There has to be some parts that has to be cut out. Of course, with the limitation of not only the game itself or the cartridge itself, but also what they could do and what they could not do in terms of like making levels. So really, with how much they've done, I'm really surprised that THQ have managed to pull off this game overall. And I really enjoyed it, as I said before. This has been an incredible experience. I kept saying the word incredible, but you know what I'm trying to say. This has been an amazing experience playing this game. Not the best, but still a nice childhood game of mine that I often come back to now and then, and even speedrun. Which, by the way, will tie into the announcement that I will make next episode. And yes, I did just say next episode, because next time on The Incredibles, I'll be showcasing every single cheat code there is in this game. And yes, there are actually cheat codes. You know how every single level has a password? Well, there are actually certain passwords that are cheat codes that allow you to do some wacky stuff at times. You'll see what I mean next time. Oh, and do stay tuned for that episode, because I will also be announcing something big that I plan to do in July onwards. As I hope to make a name for myself when I say that the adrenaline rush is real. Hint, hint. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as I let the credits roll, remember, the adrenaline rush is real. This is LeapNF121 signing out. I'll catch you guys on the bonus episode to my playthrough of The Incredibles. Peace. I know that outro was long, but hey, I gotta give some respect to everyone who made the game, right? Alright, bye for now.